Hey everyone, it's Blue here. I'm so excited. I'm finally going to give you guys a Mythic Plus Pharaoh guide. Some of you have been asking for it, and you know what? I have been slacking. I have really been only doing Pharaoh in Raid. Um, and I've missed out on a lot of bit of fun because Pharaoh and Mythic Plus is fun, and you know what? It is viable. It really is. Something I want to mention really quickly before I go into it is Pharaohs are getting a new another I was going to say recent, but also another buff. So you can see right here, all damage increased by 4%. This is going to be active October 4th. So if you're watching this and it's already passed, whatever, we're pretty strong. We're already really good. And we're going to be even stronger. So it's going to be crazy to see. So let's go into it really quickly. The talents here. So I want to show you. Oh man, I'm getting this bug where I'm stuck in combat, man. I'm never going to be in the Dream Grove again. So check it out. This is my single target raid build. If you want to go into the dungeon, all you have to do is switch over predatory. And you will do really good DPS. This build right here is more of, it's a really strong AoE, really strong AoE and single target. Single target, you're going to be a little lackluster on Feral, and the reason for because you're losing your, you're not having your Lunar Inspiration, which is the least energy efficient. It's the most energy efficient spell you have, and not having that is a little bit tough, because you need it really to go through your rotation and do a lot of damage. So you will find yourself a little bit lackluster on single target, but your AoE is going to be good. So if you want to remember, you're like, oh, this is my single target, boom, that's your AoE. So this mythic build does more damage on single target. Okay, this build does a little less single target damage, but a lot more AoE damage. Okay, so first, so I would suggest this, honestly, if you and it's really fun. It is really fun. So what you need to know, get this leaf out of my way. Never going to the Dream Grove again. What you need to know about Mythic Plus, you are all about rake. Rake, rake, rake. On trash mobs, that's all you care about. Apply your rakes, and since you're running Blood Talent, since you're running the regrowth that buffs your abilities, buff your rakes only. I know what you're thinking, and you're kind of like, oh man, you're probably going through the rotation. You're like, oh well, I need to buff my rip because it does so much damage. And you're right, it does. But in Mythic Pluses, it's all about rakes on AoE fights. Okay, so I want to show you your AoE build. Your AoE. I'm going to walk you through your AoE rotation. I'm sorry, I'm a little tired. So we'll open up. This is for this build right here. We'll open up with our regrowth. We'll go into stealth, pop stuff. Maybe you don't have something. That's okay. We're going to open up with 2 rakes, and then we're going to roar. Right? Now I have my regrowth, right? Regrowth. Apply. Apply. Do another, whatever. Just build it up. Now I'm going to rip. Okay, now I can apply my rake. Rake. Okay. I'll do it on that guy. Now I have my regrowths. Rake. I have to wait a little bit. Rake. Okay. Damage is, as you can see here, look at my rake. Doing so much damage. You can imagine, I mean, I'm going through it really slow as well, but it does get difficult, and it's really fun and enjoyable, but you will be going through these people, and you're like, oh man, there's so many. What you need to think of, though, is when you do your regrowth, apply your rakes, buff your rakes. There might be a few rakes if there's a lot of mobs here. Instead of obviously casting a shred, I think I cast a few shreds. I'm just going to be going, oh, rake, rake, rake. Okay, it's buffed. Buff, regrowth. Find some other mobs, you know, and then just like, rake, rake, rake. You see what I'm saying? Maybe I'll thrash, apply, and regrowth. Rake, rake. Kind of like that. It depends on, obviously, and you can see, look, rake's going nuts. So much damage. So that's what you need to think of in your Mythic Plus. And then switch over single target. Make sure you do your single target correctly. And instead of doing your, obviously you're not going to be doing buffing. You want to buff one rake, but then you need to make sure you buff your rip, right? So that's that. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. And if you have any questions, please let me know. This is a really fun build. This is going to be your best build. How I see druids right now, feral druids right now, is I actually ran some, and I did pretty decent damage. I think a lot of the people were actually surprised by me because I was topping the charts on AoE fights some of the times. Um, and that's without the buff, this buff coming into play next week. Pharaoh's going to be really good. I hope you really like this rotation. Once 8.1 hits, this rotation will no longer be valid, and there will be another one, so you have to check in for the updates, and I'll update you on the Mythic Plus guide for 8.1. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great night. Bye.